As a matter of fact, Michelle, I can say that a number of the community members that traveled all the way from Saldanha Bay to be here at court at 9 o'clock were quite disappointed, many of them not keen to speak to us. And they've been saying that they are hoping that each and every time they come to court, there is going to be some sort of indication as to where missing Joshlin Smith is. As you put it, Michelle, it's been 11 months and about 13 days, if I'm counting correctly, since she was last seen at a home in Middelpos in February of last year on the 19th. And she was last seen in the care of her mother's boyfriend, Joshlin Smith, who is accused one in this particular case, where the three accused of facing human trafficking, including kidnapping charges. And this morning we saw Kelly Smith, the mother of the missing child, appearing alone in the dock as we heard from court that Joshlin Smith, including his co-accused, which is Stephen van Rijn, there was an issue of administration and they could not be transported to the Western Cape High Court. And as a matter of fact, the matter was then postponed to the 28th of February for pre-trial. And I am joined by Eric Ndabazalila, who was inside court with us from the NPA here in the Western Cape. We heard that there's an outstanding missing docket, and because of that, Joshlin is still presumed alive.
Yes, that was mentioned in court, and also the investigation has not revealed that she is not still alive. So the investigation is still ongoing, like it was mentioned by Advocate Swanepoel, that the investigation is still ongoing, and whenever there are leads that are being raised, the investigation team is following up in each of all of those leads. What also one can mention around the issue of the trial, we have decided that it's going to be a second court. It's going to be held in Saldanha, which is the area closer to Middelpos where the whole incident happened. And also we decided to bring it closer to that community to ensure that everyone in that community who's had interest and who's assisted since the disappearance of this child, he has access to this case. And they are able to hear the evidence and also are able to come forward as witnesses. We knew that if we keep it here in Cape Town, it's going to be difficult for everyone to travel from the Saldanha area to Cape Town. So we're making it easier for everyone to have access to this case. What we're busy with now is logistics issues, to find a venue, ensure the venue is safe security-wise and has all the necessary facilities to ensure that the court trial starts.
On that note, we know now that the investigation is still ongoing 11 months in. Is the state ready to proceed to trial, firstly? And secondly, the situation about the state witness. Initially, there were 4 accused. The state withdrew charges against accused 4. We do understand that there is a state witness. What do we know thus far?
There is a state witness in this case. We have had consultation with the state witness. We have enough evidence, and that person, that information will be used during the trial, and that person will testify during the trial. Yes.
Are there any outstanding documents at this present moment before trial that still need to be handed over perhaps to the defense of the 3 applicants?
Look, the defense was appointed this week, so we are happy with this postponements to the 28th of February, because that date, that time gives us an opportunity for the lawyers to consult with the accused and for us to give them all the further information they may need. We'll transfer everything to them by the next week so that they are able to consult and be able to, when we come back on the 28th, be in a better position to speak with the authority on the case.
Reassurances that the 2 accused who are in Malmesbury prison will be at court on the 28th of February.
Yes, when we transferred the case from Vredenburg to the High Court in Cape Town, we asked that the accused who were kept in Malmesbury be transferred to Posmo prison, so that when they have to come to court in Cape Town, they'll all be be here. Unfortunately, there was a clerical error and they were still being kept in Mamasbury. We all know the challenges of driving from Mamasbury to Cape Town, especially in the morning, to ensure that the accused are in court on time. So there's that challenge. But when we return on the 28th, we'll ensure that all 3 accused are in Cape Town. In fact, from today, an arrangement is being made to ensure those accused are being moved from Mamasbury to Posmo, and so that when we start on the day, they are transferred from Posmo to Cape Town, to the court. We'll ensure that they are here on time.
We'll have to leave it there. Spokesperson of the NPA in the Western Cape, Eric Dabazalila. And we'll just take it back to last year at the final appearance of the 3 accused. The state revealed a very elaborate plan when it came to the sale of Joshlin Smith. At the center of it, the mother, Kelly Smith. It is understood that she was the one that met with a white vehicle which took place months prior. So it is understood that this elaborate plan was discussed in August of 2023, and on the 18th of February, it is believed a day before Joshlin went missing, Kelly Smith, including Joshlin, allegedly met a woman in a white car who provided money intended to be divided among the 4 accused at the time, as we now know that there are only 3 accused, further fueling the trafficking scheme. And with that being said, at the time of Joshlin's disappearance, Kelly Smith is said to have left her daughter in the care of her boyfriend, Jacqueline Apollos, with a bag of clothes packed for the little girl. This details yet, the motive, or rather gives evidence to some of the charges that the state has put forward for the 3 accused. And they will be back at the Cape Town High Court on the 28th of February for pre-trial conference.
And good news for the community there that it will be in the local circuit court. Nasiphi, thanks very much indeed for that update.